Our ponytails and messy buns.
What about my kiddos all up in my business?
That, ladies, right there is why we party online.
It's not just the casual and convenient perks that made us fall in love with partying online and building our business. As many of you are discovering, it's also an effective way to have 31 success. When we look at the previous sales year, we see that online partying accounts for 46% of the overall business. Ladies, that's almost half. That is incredibly powerful.
In the next few minutes, we'll share with you some of the strategies that have helped us grow our 31 business, almost all of which we've done entirely online.
While we both party online, we each have a different story to share. Mine started when my husband got into grad school. We had moved from Texas to Alabama with a 2-year-old and a baby. We had no friends or family, nobody to help watch my children, and I knew that I needed to help out with the income. I had anxiety, I was depressed, I didn't get out much, but I kept hearing God tell me to do 31. When I finally signed up and told my husband, he laughed and said, "You don't exactly like public, honey. I'm not sure how this is gonna work out." 5 years later, I've promoted to senior director. I held 100 parties last year, and I guess that makes me a party animal. At about 8 parties a month, 2 a week, that has afforded me the opportunity to be a stay-at-home mom, homeschool our kiddos, be a wife, also take care of our kids and the house, and have a successful online business. Between all of that, ladies, I'm here to tell you that it is possible.
And for me, my story's a bit different. I remember vividly the day that I thought about joining 31. It was about 3 years ago, and I was hosting my own Facebook party. And I thought, look at that consultant. She is sitting at home in her PJs, and she's making money. I can do this. I'm scared to death of face-to-face parties, but if I can do this thing online, I'm in. I worked in healthcare at the time, and my husband said that I needed a hobby, and he thought the bag thing was a good idea. It progressed really well, and one day my husband said, "Your job in healthcare is draining you. I want you to do something that makes you happy." So I quit my job, I walked out that back door, never looked back, and now we're building our dream home. It really is possible to build your business online. I'm now also a senior director. I held nearly 160 parties last year. I signed up 71 girls, and one of my directors who promoted, she just walked the stage this morning. She's never held a face-to-face party. She's done it all online. We're not saying any of us should do all online or all face-to-face parties. Just like Cindy and Lou shared, a mix of both is good. And that 46% stat that Courtney shared, that shows us that it's true. But it really is time for you to start thinking big about what you can do with the online part of your business. So let's start with step 1, building your online presence.
While there are lots of different social media sites that you can use, today we're going to focus on Facebook. It's a great way to build your online presence and build those relationships. There are 2 ways to do it: your personal page and your customer VIP group. You might be thinking, what does this look like? What am I going to post? How often?
And those are great questions, so we're going to answer those for you. So let's chat your personal timeline versus your VIP customer group. What to post and where. For my timeline, I love to keep it simple with one motto in regards to my business: share, not sell. So when I'm out grocery shopping with my LUT, I'm going to snap a picture of that and say that I only had to make 1 trip in the house. But I'm not going to post that LUT and say, buy this for $35. Share the sisterhood in a non-salesy way. Your Better Together meetings, coffee dates, happy mail, conference, but not by being salesy, posting a graphic and saying, join my team. I love a good mix of sharing my business and my personal life. I love to share Bible verses, inspirational quotes, hanging out with friends, and of course, my husband and I's journey of building the house. It's your timeline. Your family and friends want to see you.
Those were some great tips, Kelsey. Next, we're going to talk about your customer group. A fellow sister of ours said it best when she said that your customer group needs to resemble a magazine. Think about it. Ads, funnies, games, celebrations. It needs to encompass all of that. And so my group does just that. And there are 7 things that I focus on with my group. Number 1, spoiling. As women, we don't spoil ourselves. We are the last ones we think of. And so I want to make sure that my bag ladies are spoiled with encouragement, happy mail, appreciation, and support. Number 2, usage ideas. I love to share how I'm using the products, but I also want to make sure that my hostesses are getting involved in that and sharing how they've used the products they've gotten from parties and what they love most about them. Number 3, go live. Your customers, hostesses, and team members, they're probably not all local. They don't get to see you face to face. Live is a fantastic tool to be yourself and to show them who you are. Number 4, real life. We're not all bag ladies. We wear many different hats. We need to be sharing more than just 31 in our groups. Share what you love, what you're doing, your family, your hobbies, sports you love, all of the above. Number 5, blessings. We've all been blessed by this bag gig. You need to share it. Share the free trips that you've earned, how you've paid your bills that month, free vacations, vacations with your family, and anything extra that you're paying for your kiddos. Share the blessings with everybody. Number 6, consistency. I post every single day in my group, and every day has something different. You want to make sure that you're giving them ideas and something different to look at. Number 7, the monthly special. Home office does a great job of sending out those monthly emails, but we need to be sharing how we're using the special and how and why your customers need that special. So now we're going to talk about step number 2, getting your party online.
And to make your parties fabulous, you want to practice online party basics. And they start with hostess coaching. So first, just like with your face-to-face party, you want to get to know your hostess. Get her excited about her online party. All the while, you're going to build that relationship with her. I like to find out what my hostess's interests are and incorporate that into the fun in the party. For example, I just did a party where my hostess and all of her girlfriends were all single moms and they wanted to see some conceal and carry options. So I put together an album of some examples that I could post during the party and they loved it. Next, you want to help her with those invitations. Ladies, one of the biggest things to let your online hostess know is to only invite 30 to 40 guests to her party, not all 546 on her friends list. If she would not invite them into her home, we won't invite them to the online party. This is huge. When they invite too many people, it's a mess and just becomes not personal at all. Next, you want to find a process that works for you, and making a script is a great way to do that. Think about what your layout wants to look like, how you want to party, and what you want to showcase. Just like you would plan that out with an in-home party, you're going to do it with an online party. Type it out, put it on paper, use your own words, and when it comes time to party, it's a quick copy and paste, and each month, all you're changing is that monthly special. Then you want to figure out how many days you want to party. I like to party over a 10-day period. And I hold my parties for 7 days. And just remember what Courtney said. Your script is yours. It's your time to shine. Showcase the real you, just as you would at a face-to-face party.
See, you can do what works for you. Next, you want to figure out when you want to party. I like to party during 2 sessions each month, the 5th through the 15th and the 15th through the 25th. I hold 5 parties each session, and it gives me time to rest and relax before the next month starts.
And I like to schedule my parties around my hostess's calendar, but also what works best for me too. Next, you want to look at how many posts you'll do a day and what kinds of things you're going to post. I like to do about 3 to 4 posts a day, and I post photo albums that I've created with our 31 uses and a video that I make of the current monthly specials showcasing me.
I'm also posting about 3 times a day. I'm sharing the opportunity, booking seeds. Of course, I'm encouraging them to join my VIP group. I'm also showcasing videos I've made, photos, and I also want to make sure that they know how to order each and every day. The biggest thing with posting on your parties, ladies, is to step outside your comfort zone. Take the photos, make the videos, be yourself. Just like when Kelsey stepped outside hers and made that photo album of the conceal and carry pictures, that isn't something she does every single party, but she stepped outside of her normal routine and it paid off.
So, let's review for a sec. What's step 1 for making your business thrive? All right, perfect.
What's step 2? Get your party online, yes. And one more thing that our teams ask us about are the do's and don'ts. So we're gonna share that with you guys too.
Things you want to do when building your social media presence.
Step outside your comfort zone. It's fun out here.
Have fun and be silly.
Make your own script with your own pics.
Make your own videos.
Take your own photos with your products.
And ladies, be yourself.
And here are some things you don't want to do when building your online presence.
Don't sell your story. Tell your story.
Don't invite more than 40 people. Just don't.
Don't try and look perfect, ladies. Let those mistakes happen. Let those kids bust up in your business. Laugh it up.
Don't vomit 31 all over your personal page.
Don't copy anyone.
Be you.
Yeah! Yep.
Why were we in 2 different cars?
Shout out to the minivan moment.
Peace!
Ladies, that's a perfect example of being yourself. Be proud of who you are, own you. Each and every one of you is amazing, uniquely, and wonderfully made. Don't feel like you have to do what everybody else is doing. Make it your own, make it work for you, and have fun with it.
All right, so now we've covered how to build your online presence, how to get your party online, how to mind your do's and don'ts, and this is just the beginning. You have even more resources available for you on COT that can help you succeed online. Head on over to the online party page for more tips and tricks, and use your marketing materials each month. They're going to have social media graphics for you, product demo videos, and of course, that 31 Facebook party script. And the biggest thing that Courtney and I want you to know is to not feel overwhelmed. Just like when you're sick and you go to the doctor, he gives you one medication at once to try to see if it works or if you have a reaction. He doesn't give you 20 at once. So, just pick one thing that you're going to focus on over the next month or so. Then once you've got that down, add another one. Over time, you'll be thriving online. All right, ladies, in true online presence fashion, take a selfie with someone next to you, post it right now on your timeline using hashtag 31conference and hashtag loveyourselfie. Y'all ready?
Yeah, that's not happening.
Do it.
Thank you, ladies. They believe that you can.